want to start off by acknowledging the native land we are currently on. As a reminder, these are native lands. These are originally the Cherokee, the Shawnee, and the Yuchi people lands. And I want to read a quote that I read last week because I still think it's relevant to our current times. Terrible things are happening outside. At any time of night and day, poor helpless people are being dragged out of their homes. Families are torn apart. Men, women, and children are separated. Children come home from school to find that their parents have disappeared. Women return from shopping to find their homes sealed, their families gone. Anne Frank. You all are Nashville. You all are Davidson County. You all are Tennessean. No matter where you were born, who you love, what religion you practice, what you look like, you all belong here. All right. We do have one presentation today by Councilmember Coopin, who will be reading in regard to Foster Care Month. I think it's on.
Is it on? Good. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm really excited to be joined by a rising superstar, Ella Batami. She has worked really hard at the state to get a law passed, a Foster Youth Bill of Rights. And just really exciting work to get up there and testify and work with legislators to make something happen. So really, really exciting. And so we had a resolution recognizing Foster Care Month and Foster Care Memorial Day. And so I want to read through this real quick. So this is a resolution recognizing May 2025 as National Foster Care Month in Nashville and Davidson County. Whereas National Foster Care Month provides an important opportunity to raise awareness of the needs of the more than 391,000 children and young people in foster care, and
whereas National Foster Care Month was first observed in 1988 when President Ronald Reagan issued a proclamation in recognition of both foster parents and foster children in the United States, and
whereas the first Tuesday in May is also considered National Foster Care Day, when people are encouraged to wear blue to support youth in foster care. And whereas a 2024 State of the Child in Tennessee report found that more than 5,200 foster youth resided in Tennessee and more than 800 youth aged out of foster care in the state in 2023. And
whereas to support those in foster care, the Tennessee General Assembly passed Senate Bill 1015 in April 2025, and whereas the bill was drafted and advocated for by Ella Bryan, a Nashville teenager and Metropolitan Nashville Public Schools graduate who aged out of foster care, and whereas I don't know me mispronouncing, Brennan, thank you very much, used her own experiences in the foster care system to call for change and lead the passage of the bill, which ensures children in state custody have the right to education, housing, and medical care. The bill also ensures children can contact legal representation without restriction and can report violations of personal rights without punishment. And
whereas the General Assembly separately passed House Bill 103, which extends transitional services for former foster youth from age 21 to age 23. And whereas it is the job of all residents of Nashville and Davidson County to protect the best interest and welfare of foster children in our community. And whereas it is also the role of the community to mourn the loss of those youth who die while in foster care, acknowledging their inherent value as human beings and remembering their lives as a parent would. And
whereas organizers plan to dedicate the third Sunday in May to memorialize youth who have died in foster care, and
Teamwork. Whereas it's fitting and proper for the Metropolitan Council to recognize the thousands of youth in foster care in Tennessee, their foster parents, and those who advocate for their best interests and welfare during and after their time as foster youth. And whereas it is further fitting and proper to honor and remember those who have died while still in foster care, now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County that the Metropolitan Council goes on record recognizing May 2025 as National Foster Care Month in Nashville, Tennessee. The resolution shall take effect from and after its adoption, the welfare of the Metropolitan Government requiring it. Congratulations. And if you'd like to say a few words.
Today, we recognize both youth who are in foster care, but the youth who have passed away in custody. And I would like to share how many that is. It was 11 youth who died in foster care in 2021, 9 in 2022, 13 in 2023, 11 in 2024, and 6 so far this year. Tonight, we remember them. We mourn them because they were valuable members of the Nashville community. I was privileged enough to be able to leave foster care behind me, and it's time that we acknowledge there are children who never will. You don't, and tonight there is a huge show out for issues in our community that we all care about, and I love seeing Nashville rally around these issues, and I urge you to consider foster care as one of those. We are the children of your community, and you don't have to foster a child to care, to stand up for us. So I urge you to organize with your church, your library, whoever your community is. Organize book drives, natural hair product drives, mentor a child, just care. There are so many ways to get involved. And so I am beyond hopeful with the passage of this bill and this resolution that we as a community are going to rally around foster children. So I thank you on behalf of myself, the foster children in Tennessee, my siblings, and the kids who are suing DCS. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. We are going to move to council member announcements. If there are any council members who have announcements, go ahead and get in the queue. We're also going to practice our Duolingo, porque me da la gana. All right. Concejal Gamble está reconocida.
Gracias, Madam Pro Tem. I want to remind all council members, Councilmember Toombs and I invite you to participate in a special Habitat for Humanity Build Day this Sunday, June 8th at 7 a.m. Metro Council members will be joining Habitat for Humanity to build a home in the new Habitat development in District 2 in Councilmember Toombs' district. Please check your emails, an email from Roseanne Hayes in order to sign up to participate. It's not too late to sign up, and we hope to have as many council members as we can present for this Habitat for Humanity Build Day this Sunday, June 8th. Thank you.
Gracias, concejal Gamble. Concejal Bradford queda reconocido.
Go right, Counselor. 3 announcements for District 13. On the 21st, we will have our office hours at the Dunkin' Donuts there on Broadway Parkway. Then the last week of June, there will be 2 virtual community meetings regarding potential rezonings. The first one is involving property on Bell Road. That meeting is on the 24th at 6 p.m. The WebEx invite will go out later this month. Then the second meeting is concerning Couchville Pike, and that meeting is on the 26th at 6 p.m. Again, the WebEx invite will go out later this month. Thank you.
Gracias, concejal Bradford. Concejal Huffman queda reconocido.
Gracias, Madam Pro Tem. All right, 2 announcements from District 14. The first is a zoning public hearing that's going to be taking place on Monday, June the 9th, from 6 to 7:30 at the Hermitage Police Precinct at 3701 James K. Lane. This is going to be related to a parcel at 4186 Dodson Chapel Road. For those in the community, that was the site of the former Dodson Chapel United Methodist Church that was destroyed in the 2020 tornado. Also, we are having office hours on June 14th. That's going to take place at Flower Your Dreams Bakery and Cafe, 3968 Dodson Chapel Road, and that'll be from 8 until 10. Thank you.
Gracias, concejal Huffman. Concejal Coopen queda reconocido.
Thank you, Ms. Stiles. And thank you, Madam Chair. Ms. Stiles was speaking to me. Well, a couple things for y'all today. First of all, you may know her as our assessor of property, but today she is here with the members of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, Nashville alumni chapter. Give them some love, yeah. And this is for their Delta Day at the Metro Council, their second one, and they are attending legislative meetings to increase their involvement and awareness of the public policymaking process. And this is their second day, and they are here and supporting it as a sorority incorporated in 1913 with 22 young women at Howard University, and it's an organization with sisterhood, scholarship, service, and social action. There are over 350,000 initiated women and over 1,050 chapters worldwide. So thank y'all for joining us. Yeah.
Bienvenidas.
And then I'm going to pivot to a more somber note. I know this has been a tough time for so many in so many different communities. I can't even begin to list all the hardship, but 2 weeks ago, a Jewish couple was murdered in an anti-Semitic terror attack in Washington, D.C. And while we were trying to process and recover and figure out what we were going to do, a group called Run for Their Lives, which again, I actually march with that group here locally. It is a peaceful group. It is just marching to recognize hostages that are over in Gaza. It was attacked by a firebomber who lit elderly people, senior citizens, folks on fire who are peacefully marching, peacefully expressing their free speech. And so I just want to let the Jewish community out there know that we're standing with you. We see you. We're here with you. And please, folks, if you know someone in the Jewish community here, reach out. It's really, we don't talk about it. We're not loud about it, but it really has been a tough time. And I know there's lots of different discussions that are really important to be having. But at the end of the day, it's un-American, and we need to be stronger together. So, thank you.
Gracias, concejal Coopen. Concejal Evans queda reconocida.
Gracias. On Thursday, June the 12th, from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Hermitage Library, the Army Corps of Engineers Nashville District is seeking input on proposed changes to the J. Percy Priest Dam and Reservoir Manual, which could possibly also alter the flow and drawdown of the reservoir. This has implications across our county related to like flood mitigation and things like that. So public comment and information is being shared on Thursday, June 12th, but then also you can they'll receive public comments through June 27th. And so if you have the bandwidth to attend this meeting and ask the Army Corps of Engineers questions about J. Percy Priest Dam, it's available to you. Thank you.
Gracias, concejal Evans. Concejal Vo queda reconocida.
Thank you so much, President Pro Tem. Just want to thank everyone who came out to the Chestnut Hill Neighborhood annual barbecue this past weekend. It was so great to see so many community members enjoy the newly upgraded Dudley Park shelter and swing set and playground. So thank you so much to the Neighborhood Association for hosting that. I want to announce that this Saturday, June 7th, Turnip Green Creative Reuse will be having their Summer Reuse Fest, focused on art and sustainability. It's free, and it's from 10 to 4 p.m., so please come out if you can. And then on next Tuesday, June 13th, next Friday, June 13th, East Edge Hill Neighborhood Association is going to have their summer social from 5:30 to 7:30 at Reservoir Park. And I also just want to remind everyone that this Thursday, street sweeping will be happening in Napier and Chestnut Hill. On the first and second Thursdays of the month, you should be seeing signs out, and you can use the scanner. And then to my constituents in the Vaux Lane area, you'll be receiving an email from me, but we'll be having a community meeting regarding all the water issues. Thank you so much.
Gracias, concejal Vo. Concejal Benedict queda reconocida.
Gracias, Pro Tem. Feliz mes de orgullo, orgullo. Espero que disfruten de esta épica de celebración y reflexión sobre la igualdad y diversidad.
Ay. Okay, that was spicy. All right. Concejal Prepti, queda reconocido.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. I haven't been doing my Duolingo, so my bad. So I just want to say that June is a very special month for the Prepti household. Today is my oldest brother Menez's 40th birthday. So happy birthday to Menez. And then next Friday on the 13th will be my dad's 60th birthday as well. So just wanted to say to my family watching, happy birthday, everybody. I'm so proud of you all. Thank you for consistently supporting me. Menez, thank you for being one of my first best friends, one of the people who's always looked out for me, protected me, and set an example for me to follow. So thank you for all of that. And Dad, thank you for everything that you've done to get me to the place that I am here in life today. So yes, very special thanks to both those very important people in my life.
Gracias, concejal Prepti. Concejal Harrell, queda reconocido.
So this is the save the date. So on June 30th at 6 p.m. at Hamilton United Methodist Church, Tennessee Department of Transportation will be there to discuss choice lanes. I encourage everyone from District 8 and surrounding districts to come and hear about what is being proposed for Interstate 24. Thank you.
Gracias, concejal Harrell. Concejal Wiener, queda reconocida.
Thank you, Pro Tem. I appreciate it. This is a notice for everybody out in the Bellevue area. On Saturday, June 7th, that's this Saturday, we have the annual cleanup. So you can come drop off all of your shredding and have that shredded. You can come drop off any kind of electronics and we can get that recycled. There is a list that will be published and put out on Friday with Channel 2. You'll also see in all social media a posting again in all of the Bellevue groups that will share specifics as to the drop-off. It will be between 8 and noon, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Gracias, concejal Wiener. Concejal Suara, queda reconocida.
Gracias, Pro Tem. This is to wish all the Muslims a happy Eid. Eid al-Adha will be this Friday. It's the second holiday for the Muslim community. The first one is after Ramadan, but this one is where we celebrate the story of Abraham and his son, where he was about to sacrifice his son and the Lord gave him a ram. So Muslims around the world will kill a ram and celebrate with their community. And so since we're not going to have a meeting before then, I wanted to go ahead and wish all the Muslims in Nashville and around the world a happy Eid. Thank you.
Happy Eid. Gracias, concejal Suara. Are there any other council members that have announcements? Any other? All right, we move into the song portion of this where I asked council member Stiles, who used to be a country artist, but she's not here. You could go and check out her music video fast. Please tell her I told you so. All right, we will conclude the announcement period until our council meeting at 6:30. Y más que nada para la comunidad latina y inmigrante les quiero decir que lo que dijo mi colega no representa esta ciudad, no representa quién somos como un consejo. Ustedes pertenecen aquí y son más de este país, de esta ciudad y de este estado que cualquier persona que diga cosas así. That concludes announcements.